Okay, we're going to do a torture test of this cane arrow. The arrowhead on this arrow weighs almost 300 grains. The arrow itself weighs a little less than 300 grains. So with the sinew and all, it averaged out with the fletching 605 grains. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Lever Guns 5110. All right, today we're taking a look at this Osage orange sinew-backed bow and a cane arrow, and we're going to do some torture tests on that cane arrow. The arrows, this is the arrow we made a couple of days ago. We're going to shoot it at that target, and here is the bow. This is unstrung, and when it's going to give a lot more excuse me, going to give a lot more power having it, it's slightly backwards. Let's go ahead and see if we can't string it. Okay, there she is strung. It is a sinew-back Osage orange recurve. Now we're going to set up and shoot across the chronograph just to kind of get a reading how fast this reed arrow goes. Unstrung, it's 47 inches. Strung, it's 46. So it's a 46-inch bow. And we're drawing this arrow back 29 inches. We're not drawing it all the way to the tip, but we're drawing it back 29. I might have went 30 inches one time. So you think about that. That's considerably overdrawn on this right here Osage bow, but it's sinew backed, and that's what keeps it from breaking. It's got a good sinew back on it. You can see it's you really got to strap this down good because it's pulling pretty hard on these ends right here. And this bow is actually probably about 20 years old. I had to lighten it up some because it was a lot thicker, and I wanted it to originally be about 100 pounds, but it got to be about 120 pounds, and it's just too difficult to draw. So this is a really thick sinew back on here. That was 128. That wasn't even near full draw yet. All right, let's see if we can't get a little bit more pull back on it. This is 152. Let's see how deep she went. I pulled up a little bit on that as I shot. Sticking out on this side right here. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, that's more like it. 189 feet a second. Okay, on the last two shots, you seen they missed, mainly because the spine on this arrow just wasn't strong enough for that bow at full draw. So while this arrow works good and they're really durable, of course this is the only time I've ever shot one when it's still green. Probably should have waited on that, but anyhow, it held up good up to about about 70-pound draw weight. When I went on beyond that, it didn't hold up. But also the spine you could see was too weak. That's why it shot up over the target. But these right here, I mean, the end held up good. You saw it was hitting the ground. It hit all kinds of stuff. It's still on there good and solid. These are good arrows. I just couldn't find one big enough for this particular bow. I mean, they're very, very, very durable. Okay, now we're going to shoot this wooden arrow and see what the velocities are. Compare the velocities with that cane arrow. Okay, try it again. 148 feet a second, or 144, I mean, 0.8. See if you can see it right there. Not really aiming real good because I'm so busy trying to make sure I don't hit the chronograph. As you can see, 144 penetrated all the way through. 740 4-grain arrow. I ought to try a 1,000-grain arrow. So let's try it again at a little bit, drawing a little bit further back. See what we get. When the air aimed a little bit better though. Steel coming all the way through. So if we can get another reading when we're drawing most of the way back. Still air. You see, when you do them arrows like what I was talking about, that is so fine that there's nothing sticking up. You can see I shot this arrow about 20 times and it's in perfect shape and the feathers are sticking down good. This is 100% natural. This is all sinew. This is sinew. This right here is not. This is modern. Okay, how to unstring this bow. See if I can show you right. You hook it like this. You pull it over. Take the string off. And this bow will eventually pull back till it's bowed backwards again. We'll just keep the string on there backwards, like that. It's not really tight. And as that sinew tightens up, it'll draw the bow backwards and that string will be completely loose. Now this sinew back bow, it does quite a bit faster if you put it in the sun and let it heat up. It'll probably increase about 35 to 40 feet a second. And we may do a video on that too. But this right here, cold bow straight out of the house. It's high humidity out here. The sinew back bow is a little bit better under low humidity. It's a little over, well, it's not over 100%, but it's right at 100% humidity. So anyhow, that's all I got for you for today.